There were losses on both sides of the battle, as one of the Indian Army's officers and 2 soldiers were killed in the violent face-off at Galwan Valley, one of the 4 clash points in the eastern Ladakh sector. These are the first reported casualties in decades to result from the clash between the nuclear-armed Asian giants. China has not yet confirmed the deaths or numbers of injured. The Indian Army statement said senior military officers of two sides are currently meeting at the venue to discuss the situation. Talks to pull back hundreds of troops deployed in the remote region have been held over the last 10 days, but no breakthrough had emerged. Indian government sources said no shots were fired, but a physical fight broke out between the two sides with soldiers using batons and throwing stones, which resulted in casualties. The Indian Army confirmed there had been an incident on Monday and both sides have suffered casualties. The army said during the de-escalation process underway in the Galwan Valley, a violent face-off took place yesterday night with casualties on both sides. The loss of lives on the Indian side includes an officer and the 2 soldiers. Senior military officials of the two sides are currently meeting at the venue to defuse the tension. But mystery surrounds the situation after Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesman Zhao Lijian said on Tuesday he was not aware of any incident on the border with India after the Indian Army. Hu Zizin, editor-in-chief of China's Global Times newspaper, tweeted, "Based on what I know, Chinese side also suffered casualties in Galwan Valley physical clash." He then sent a chilling warning to India, adding that, "I want to tell the Indian side, don't be arrogant and misread China's restraint as being weak. China doesn't want to have any clash with India, but we don't fear it." The Global Times is published by the People's Daily, the official newspaper of China's ruling Communist Party. China, don't mess with India. Despite the tragic Indian losses, the Indian Army deliveries punishing casualties on Chinese People Liberation Army aggressors. Unofficial report says China has lost 4 to 5 People's Liberation Army soldiers after their violent provocation yesterday in eastern Ladakh. Considering they have been hiding their COVID-19 cases and deaths, one can imagine the manipulation in the casualties they have faced in the border clash. He added, casualties sadly could increase in Ladakh. Still a very fluid situation since some soldiers are seriously injured, waiting for more official updates. The two sides have been locked in standoff in Galwan Valley in western Himalayas for weeks, with both accusing each other of trespassing into others' territory. India and China fought a brief border war in 1962 and have not been unable to settle their border dispute despite talks spread over 2 decades. Border guards have had skirmishes, even fist fights, when patrols have confronted each other, but there had been no loss of the life for more than 30 years. The Chinese Foreign Ministry called on India not to take any unilateral action or stir up trouble. A ministry spokesman in Beijing said that there was a major violation of consensus reached by the two countries when Indian troops provoked and attacked Chinese personnel, leading to the serious physical conflict. The Asian giants have rival claims to vast swaths of territory along their mountainous 3,500 km border, but the disputes have remained largely peaceful since the 1962 war. Indian military officials said previously Chinese soldiers have entered into India's side on the lane of actual control at several locations in early May. China denies it breached LAC as the 3,488 km de facto border is known and says there is a stability in the area near the Galwan River and Pangong Tso Lake in the remote snow deserts of India's Ladakh region. Thanks for watching. Make sure to give us a like and also don't forget to subscribe. And not just subscribe, ring the bell so that you don't miss any video from our channel.